States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call. We're all here. Are there any additions or deletions to the agenda? Anybody have anything you want to add or take off?
I want to add under Fire Department, Resolution 2025-24.
What was that number again?
2025-24.
Take off. Thank you. Anything else? Hearing none, moving on. Consent agenda. We got the disbursements registered, including claims list for approval as presented. And Schedule 1 financial statement and the Wex fuel mileage report and the minutes of the August 11th, 2025 council meeting. A motion to approve the consent agenda as presented.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Is there a second? Second. Is there any discussion on the motion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Okay. Next item, approval of Fall Fest event permit and temporary liquor license pending insurance documentation.
And I don't know if this is clarified, but I believe sometimes there's a fee, like $35, and we're requesting to see if that can be waived.
And waiving the $35 fee. And it'll be included in the request. So the motion to approve as requested, as presented.
I'll make a motion to approve as presented.
Second.
Second.
Any discussion on the motion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Do you have anything else for us?
I don't think so. Do you have anything for me?
I don't.
Okay.
What's your latest update? What's the status?
Fall Fest?
Yeah.
Everything is as planned. One of the changes that we're looking to do this year is we're no longer going to do the beer and wine tasting, just because it was so challenging to find distributors to come in and serve and things, especially with the state of the breweries and things these days. And so we're looking to implement what's called Puzzle Palooza. So we have puzzle competitions. So we'll have 300 to 500 piece puzzles with teams of 2 to 4. And we're looking to be able to see who can finish first.
Oh, the Staples Library does that.
I've heard, yes.
Yes.
And some of the other bars. And so some of the competitions,
Fun.
one of them will be a puzzle, completing a puzzle, finishing some beverages, and eating a full pizza. And so the first team that can do that will be the winner. And then we're also going to do a family division of 2 to 4. So if there are kids or anyone that wants to participate, that option will be there as well. And then we have tail gunners coming in for free live music at the pavilion. So everything will be free again this year, with the exception, of course, if you want food or anything. And then there will be a registration for the puzzle contest. But then the Lions is also doing Window.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
And if you need any volunteers or anything like that, Amy, just make sure you reach out.
Yes, and I have already talked with the clerk.
Oh, Christy?
Yeah, and she asked, and I said that we would definitely need set up and get it out. So,
Okay.
do you need me to?
Moving on to planning and zoning.
Thank you for your time, Amy.
All right. Commission recommends council adopt ordinance 25-01.
It's an ordinance amending section 7, special provisions to the Motley zoning and subdivision ordinance regarding temporary cannabis events. Do we have a motion to approve?
I'll make a motion to approve.
Do we have a second? Any discussion on the motion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried.
All right, then we have the approval of the summary publication for ordinance 2501.
We're looking for a motion to approve that.
I'll make that motion.
Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Any discussion on the motion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
3, discussion on whether or not to move the planning and zoning meetings to the same day as council meetings. Planning commission ordinance and attorney opinion included for reference.
My opinion only, I think it would be a good idea to have the planning and zoning meeting the first Monday of the month. And that way it'll give us 1 week for the council to decide or discuss or whatever. The way it is now, it's after our meeting, and it's, in my opinion, a long time before the council comes up. I don't like it the same day. It could run over time-wise. And
Do we have a time limit?
do we have a time limit? No, but you would have to, if our meeting's at 4:30, you know.
Oh, you mean it says we're over?
Right. But I personally like the first Monday of the month.
So you want it closer to our regular meeting, but not the same day?
Yes.
Okay.
All right,
I like that idea. Let's have it on the first Monday of the month. I'm thinking that probably the best time to start that would be first of the year, January. There's only 2 meetings between now and then, and that would start us out in the new year.
yeah.
As Steve suggested, do you want to make that a motion?
I will make that motion, starting the first of the year, first Monday.
Do I have a second?
I'll second that.
Any discussion on the motion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried.
All right, next, does council want to advertise for members?
That's members of the planning commission.
For members of the planning commission?
This letter from the attorney, it said you could choose to open the positions to members of the public. I know there hasn't been any members of the public on the planning commission for a while. I don't have the impression it's closed to the public, but I didn't know if you wanted to advertise to try to drum up interest.
And people being on the commission board, so
Right.
that way, because I guess community, but how long ago was it that we had people sitting on there actually, other than, sorry to put you on the spot, Al, maybe you
I
and
haven't been here, it's been probably a couple of years.
Yeah, there was someone that was on there, like Paula was on it
She
for a
was,
little
yeah.
while. And there was some before me, yeah. But
So-
you could just put it out in your newsletter or whatever to see somebody, I mean, they're welcome to join,
I
I
don't
think.
think it hurts to advertise.
I don't know if people are even aware.
Right.
Right.
So you want us to put it in the winter newsletter?
Yeah.
I think that's a good idea.
Make it sound fun. Like, yeah,
April Boone's Cookware.
yeah.
Where else could we put it?
On Facebook and on our website,
Yeah.
talk about it at council meetings.
Yeah, just make sure we let them know January, it'll start the first Monday of the
Hang it on our bulletin boards out front here too.
Yep.
I have some type of incentive.
Well, there is a stipend. It's $25, yeah,
We'll
per
include that.
meeting. Yep.
Money as an incentive.
Everybody okay with that? Any other ideas? Moving on.
Comments, concerns, or any other business brought forward by the P&Z?
Here are none. Moving on. Fire department business. You're on.
I'm up, my turn. Fire report on page 18 for August. A total of 10 medical calls, 3 motor vehicle accidents, and 2 good intent calls for a total of 15 for the month of August. Any questions on that? One thing I would like is we do have one application in for the fire department. He has 19 years of EMT experience and has worked with North out of Brainerd. And he lives like right across the highway. So I would like to interview this gentleman, see if we can get him on.
You need council approval for interviewing? So, have a motion to approve that.
I'll move to approve that.
Do we have a second?
I have a quick question first. Is that a previous applicant?
Yeah, this was earlier this summer, I believe, that he put the application in.
Sorry.
Do we have a second? I'll second. Now, is there any discussion?
Yeah. Has he, I don't know if this is a proper question or not, but has he interviewed before?
He
No,
hasn't.
I believe they just moved not that long ago.
Okay.
I will bring that up. I am actually the applicant.
You're the applicant?
Oh, okay. Well, then it's not who Steve and I are thinking, because I know what he's thinking.
So I'm Justin, 19 years as an EMT, just to kind of give you the background on me. 19 years as an EMT and working with North Memorial at this time. But really, like Todd was saying, I live right across the street. So I see when you guys go out, and it's like, every time I see you guys go out, it's like, yeah, I want to do it. I want to do it. I want to do it. Yeah. So I've been kind of, I feel sad for Todd because I've been kind of hounding him a little bit. But, you know, I've been, you know, waiting. And so I'm just really hoping to get on and be a great asset to you guys as far as the medical aspect of it. And for the fire department. So, like I say, we just moved in June, so I put my application shortly in after that, so, yeah.
Okay.
Well, thank you. So what was your first name?
Justin.
Justin. Nice to meet you, Justin. Thank you.
Nice to meet you in person, Justin.
Any other discussion?
Yeah, how soon can we start your schedule an interview? When is it?
I don't know, last time I was in our interviews, we had clerk and chiefs, and then liaison, I believe.
I wasn't in on the interviews last time. So
I was. So even Steve and I were.
I think there were 2 council members in on the last one.
Sure, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
before we go any further, we have the motion. Let's deal with that first. Is there any other discussion on the motion?
What's the motion?
Did you get the first and
The
second?
motion is to approve him interviewing the manager position. I believe that is correct, right? Okay. favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Now you want to set up a committee, was it?
Sure.
For whatever it's worth, I'll speak first. I would like to be on the hiring committee.
Okay.
I think I'm automatically on it, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
It's two that all the council can be on there.
Okay.
And then you'll be on it, and who else will be on it?
I'm fine with being on it.
Okay. Does that work?
At this point, Todd, do you have any other applicants
I don't
besides the said?
Al, did you want to be on there or any other department heads?
Do you need an odd number?
I am busy, sorry.
Okay, no, that's fine.
Okay, we have a fire department.
We don't even know what it is yet.
No.
We have the committee.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. You're set to go.
Okay.
Anything else for us?
Resolution that the county brought up. We did apply for that Sourcewell grant for the truck, and this is one of the requirements, is we need to have a resolution.
All right, that's resolution 2025-24.
Correct.
Okay. Do a motion to approve that resolution.
I'll make a motion to approve resolution 2025-24.
Do I have a second?
I'll second that.
Any discussion on the motion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried.
I'll just mention for anybody, this resolution was just written up today, so it wasn't in the packet. It's just approving applying for the Sourcewell grant that was approved at the minutes, at the meeting last month. It's just formalizing it to satisfy the grant requirements.
We had it in my mailbox.
Yeah, I have it too.
Is that everything for the fire department then?
I believe so.
Anybody have any questions for the fire department? Moving on. Police department.
Thank you, Todd.
Hello, had 62 calls for the month, total of 430 calls for the year. 66,875 miles on the squad, and I got called out 3 times. Other than that, I think on the 20th, the Pillager is having their Pillager Fest on the 20th. I'll probably be going over helping them in the afternoon or evening. He came over and helped me when we had ours, and so I'm returning the favor to him, so.
That's great, Todd.
FYI, other than that, I have nothing.
Okay. Thank you. Moving on. Public Works.
All right, reports on page 20. Everyone's looking pretty good now. The solar panel, the solar charges, electric charges have been removed, I should say. And there's gonna be new ones put in. It's, and it would be a couple weeks after that before they can be commissioned. These are the equipment in there today, so.
That's great.
That's good. So, hold our hands
Nice
up.
meeting you, thank you so much.
And we got a new agreement with just the solar panel portion of it for our easement. Now we're holding on to that. And they're gonna, whatever's made out, that'll go towards solar bills.
That's great.
Any questions on that report?
The solar panel, can that be applied for like future use for our building to help out?
Well, it'll be applied to offset one of our electric bills. Yeah,
Oh,
it'll,
okay.
whatever energy's created, we'll just have to determine what electric bill it's gonna come off of. Probably City Hall will be a good one.
Okay.
Good. Question, Steve?
Next is solar panel grant update. think the last time we talked, we were, before our budget meeting, we were talking about it was gonna be free, and then they came up with, I forget the number, 6,500 or something like that. I told him to go ahead and keep working on it so we could get the thing going, but I don't know if we need to change the approval for applying for that, or not, I don't know if it's in the minutes or not, or if it's okay to, I mean, it's still gonna cost us money, or that's, you guys know better than I would, I guess.
Are you saying that first applying for the grant would be free and now applying for it's gonna be 6,500?
No, our cost, I guess he hasn't got me a breakdown of it yet, but I told him to go ahead and keep working on it just because, but it is gonna cost us like 6,500 or whatever this dollar for it is.
For him to write the grant?
I'm not sure what that fee is gonna be for.
Okay.
That's what it's gonna cost, that's not gonna be covered underneath the grants.
Okay.
And we,
For a project that's $200,000.
what you said, we did discuss that at the last meeting, didn't you? And
In our budget meeting, they didn't know if we needed approval because
so that we,
I was just looking through the last minutes, we agreed to apply for it, but that was a different basis on that time. It was going to be totally free at that time, it didn't make sense. Do we have it, are we okay with moving ahead and leaving it? Or do we need to change that to reflect that? Or should we just wait and see what he comes up with? Okay, that's where it's at.
he's already working on it.
Yeah, he is, yeah. All right. Perfect. Street project, we did meet today and walked over the streets. I did have them, after looking at it a little closer, have them add 2 sections of First Avenue on there. They're gonna work on a proposal for us on that too. And maybe even see if we can make it partially a water project or something, just better funding, better rates and that kind of stuff. So maybe fix it with some of the water underneath the areas too, so that's where that's at. We did have the well inspected, and they said the motor is starting to look a little weak. And, of course, the well quit on Friday, but it turned out it was just a connection, so we're back up and running now. But it wasn't gonna cost us any more to put everything back the way it was now than what we originally planned on, so we did put a drop pipe in at this point. Looked to me like we had, probably make it another 5-7 years or something, but, when it comes to that, when that motor does go back, we're probably looking at a $17,000 to $20,000 bill, depending on which way, so probably replace the pipe at the same time, so.
When that time comes.
Yeah, but hopefully we'll keep going for a few more years, so.
Isn't part of the street project.
No.
That's another,
Totally separate.
another
That's just
topic.
Yeah, just an update on that stuff.
What well is that?
6. And I can't think of anything else right now, so. Unless you got something for me.
If you moving on,
Thank you, Bruce.
administration department.
Water usage spreadsheet on page 22. Would you like to say something about that?
Yeah, it's interesting that somebody that flipped around all of a sudden, so I'm not sure. We did vote to go ahead and have leak detection done, but we haven't got to that yet, and now numbers are flip-flopped after 4 months of being high, or climbing. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what to think there anymore.
And,
But-
yeah,
Now they're back down.
Yeah. Yeah,
yes.
they're flip-flopped.
Well, here, look.
The 17% loss to 3% gain, so 20% change in a month,
Something's,
So are you still gonna have that
Well,
company come and look at it, or
I'm not,
are you holding off?
I haven't told them no, they were gonna put me on the schedule, but I'm,
The anti-leak worked.
yeah, it must have, yeah. It is 1,700, but it's probably not an added investment just to find out. It's-
Right.
I don't know whether it's critical or not anymore, so. This changes everything, right? It's still up, let's keep going.
Yeah.
It's a whole lot, it's kind of, and I don't know where the discrepancy's coming in, if it's, I don't know. I don't know how it's coming out that way. see it is. I think I probably will go ahead if they do it, just to have them, just verify it, and you know, if there's a problem, it's in our account here, not in the water usage, so there's no cost in there, so. Narrow it down anyway, so.
Have to adopt the preliminary tax levy. On page 23. The proposal on here is to not raise the levy. Because one, the Bolio project will be paid off, so we can add that $40,000 levy to the other line items. Rather than raising the levy, we can use that one. That was what the discussion was at the last budget meeting.
Okay. Motion to approve. Preliminary tax levy.
I will make a motion to approve the.
Where is second? I'll second. Any discussion on the motion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried.
We need to set the truth and taxation meeting for December. It has to be after 6 p.m.
Bad time. December.
Did you have anything in mind?
No, in the past, we've done it on the same day as a council meeting.
Do it directly after the council meeting?
Yeah, well, you would have to,
Adjourn.
reconvene, yeah, the council meeting to vote on it, so however you wanna.
So the 15th?
That would be the
Second.
eighth.
The 8th, okay, yeah, sorry, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, scheduled for December 8th, the same night as the city council meeting.
Okay.
Doesn't it have to be after the 15th or something like that?
Has to be after Thanksgiving, before Christmas.
Okay. And then there are some stipulations, so the 8th.
Is everybody okay with that?
At 6 p.m.
What day was that again?
Monday.
December 8th, 6 p.m.
Now, how many of us that are certified in that have to be there?
So that's not that meeting, that's the one in April.
That is the one in April,
Yeah.
you're right, okay. So at least how many of us have to be here?
It will be a regular council meeting, there has to be a quorum of the council.
It
meeting.
is, okay. Just refresh my memory, thank you.
Okay.
And then we need to have another budget meeting before then. There's some things I need to discuss on the budget with the council.
Schedule the budget meeting before the
Before
December
the, yeah.
8th meeting. Did you have anything in mind there?
I did not. It'd be nice if it could happen while I'm working, but I can't Monday through.
Well, just a
Fridays
special
work
budget
really well.
meeting, correct?
Well, Fridays you're not
Just a
technically
special
working.
meeting, right, budget meeting,
Yeah.
nothing else on the agenda.
Yeah, that'd just be a budget meeting with nothing else on the agenda.
Correct,
So we could schedule whenever we want.
yes.
Soon, or you need time to prepare for it?
Only before you're ready, please.
Sometime in October, maybe?
Yeah, October would be good.
Let's see what I got here. Let's see. We could have 20th, the same night as P and Z meeting.
Okay, and have it right after the P and Z
Have it
meeting?
right after the P and Z. P and Z is at 2 p.m.
Okay.
We could schedule this for,
3?
say, 3 or 4, 3:30,
3 o'clock would probably be fine.
Give us plenty of time.
Yeah,
3.
yeah. So it's October 20th, so it's Monday, October 20th
Okay,
at 3 p.m.
and that's the budget meeting.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. The budget meeting is October 20th at 3 p.m.
Okay. And resolution 2025-23, authorizing the city of Motley to act as a fiscal agent for the Thriving Communities Committee grant for the Initiative Foundation. That committee is not a city-run, but they wrote a check to the committee for $2,500, and, so we're asking the committee is asking for permission for the city to just be the fiscal agent. Yeah. Take money, disperse the money.
Do I have a motion to approve the resolution 2025-23?
I'll move to approve that.
Do I have a second? Any discussion on the motion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried.
And then approval to waive right of first refusal for the Midco franchise agreement. They're taking over SCI, Savage Communications, and it's just, they need us to, they just want to prove that we are waiving our right to buy the franchise. I didn't think the city would be that interested, but it's just basically a formality.
Do we have a motion to approve?
I'll make a motion to approve.
Do we have a second?
Second that.
Any discussion on the motion?
I have a quick question. So they send you a letter like this is like a part of a buy-in for, I don't understand why they even sent this.
I think it's just something their lawyer told them they better have on.
So they're basically
Cover them.
forcing you to make a decision whether you want to be part of their business or not?
Well, no, we're just waiving a right to be
So the
buy-in.
So the fact that they gave us a choice, but we
Aren't interested anyway, so,
Okay.
yeah.
Interesting. Thank you, Tammy.
That was the best I could understand.
Yeah.
Any other discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried.
I wanted to mention the fall newsletters went out, and so part of the Thriving Communities Committee is trying to get the community engaged, and so we put a golden ticket in 4 of the newsletters, and a golden ticket is worth a $10 gift certificate to Motley Dairy Queen, and so whoever gets one in their newsletter just brings it into City Hall and we'll give them a gift card for Dairy Queen. We've had one person so far came in right away, so
I see one in mine.
it's just an incentive to read your newsletter.
You stuffed the envelopes, didn't you?
No, yeah.
Did you have anything else for us?
Yeah, CTC is gonna be here on Wednesday, September 24th. They're gonna be here in the morning. They'll be here probably a good chunk of the day to install our new phones. They're being upgraded. And we'll need a little bit of training on how to use them and program them. So the other department heads should hopefully be around.
You're gonna be here.
On Wednesday, September 24th.
Got it. Okay. Did you have anything else for us?
That should do it for me.
Thank you. Old business. 833 Poplar Lane, Larson abstract title, opinion.
I did get a little bit of an update today. He said they were looking at it from the north and they sent a map saying we have 67 feet on the north half of Meadow Avenue and 66 on the bottom, but we don't have any on the west side that they know of. And so far it looks like the only real access isn't actually on Poplar Lane. It would be on a new lane up the west side of the properties, but I just asked for more clarification. Last week, whoever was doing it was off, so today I got an email, but they haven't responded yet. So we'll look at it again next month.
Okay.
But it doesn't sound very enticing
No.
at this point.
Okay, good. Next, approval of nuisance list.
Well, we did go out and do a list, but there was a lot of things that were kind of particular, it seemed like, and maybe kind of toned it down a lot, I think. And if you're talking now, I think we're gonna focus on just the ones that have benefit from this cleanup day this fall here, for the most part, and the really bad ones, the ones that are so obvious, I don't know if we need to worry about getting permission to do that.
Can we get a list?
Yeah, want me to email it or print it off in the box or?
Pardon me?
Want me to email it or print it off in the box or how do you want it?
I'll pick it up in the box.
So the list that
Thank you.
was determined, I'm sorry, that's a good question.
Okay.
Are you done? So the list that we came up with, you guys narrowed it down a little bit more. Can we get a copy of that so it's like a final?
And, sorry, Nikki.
I know, thank you, April.
Yes. Since you and I were both with, and thank you, Bruce, for that. And Al, it's unfortunate you weren't able to join us, but you had other things going on, and I'm so glad you guys collaborated with the finalizing of it. And I agree so much with what you said, Al. We need to focus more on our own stuff and the bigger things like what you said. And Nikki and I agree too. And like, it's so hard to determine. It's such a gray area because the city of Motley has a misunderstanding that we're after them, and I think the word nuisance. And we were seen taking pictures, and it was a big deal. Well, really, we're out to help people. We're not out to hurt people and say, clean up your yard, or I don't like this, or I don't like that. We're out to help people be aware of the fact that, hey, you know, you need to pick this up because it's been there for 10 years. You know, it's things like that that are a little more problematic than kids' toys that are in the front yard continuously. But Al, getting back to my point is I think we need to focus more on ourselves. Like Bruce and I talked about that abandoned property back there, you know, clean that up. Possibly building out at the city maintenance garage, get rid of some of that stuff. You know, this garage out here, there's a lot of things that we can focus on too, but I think the main thing too also is the businesses that are misrepresenting our town. So those are the heavy hitters that I think should definitely get priority, so.
You're right, that this garage next door here looks worse than most of it.
It does.
And it's right dead.
Yeah.
We can't hardly go after them to make them do something about it if we're not gonna take care of it.
And that's where Al was coming from too, at the beginning of this whole nuisance list. Absolutely, we need to focus more on ourselves, and maybe if the residents of Motley start seeing, okay, well, yeah, you know, and some people even just the presence of seeing us around took it upon themselves to clean up their yard.
I got quite a few calls.
Yeah, and you know what? I think that's great. And I think that should be turned into something positive instead of, oh, God, you know, I gotta call the city of Valley, they drove past my house, what I need to clean up. Just keep it cleaned up and maintain the beauty of our town because we all care about it. So that's more or less what I think the nuisance list needs to be geared towards, because it has a really negative, negativity around the whole thing. And it should be positive. So anyhow, Don, I hope we're listening to that. Put it in the paper. Because it should be very positive, not
I'm not
negative.
saying, if we were looking at the sign today, I think we're gonna start taking them down.
Which, out here?
It's collapsing, or it seems to be worse as the summer goes by.
Yeah.
Worse versus.
And you know, a lot of people care about that sign too. And you know, which is a good indication that a lot of people care about our town. And you know, so if we can even take the incentive of knocking the sign down, that'll make some people happy.
I have just one more quick thing we've done. A lot of the stuff we saw is things that can be picked up or brought in.
On
So
cleanup
I'm
day.
really hopeful
Yes.
that we can get some of that,
Yes.
you know, and.
And that was the point of doing
Christine's
it.
done a good job pushing, not pushing, but promoting us, you
Yeah.
know. So I think that'll really help.
We made contact with a fair number of people now, just to not necessarily writing a letter, just to talk.
And that's okay to do that, right? Because I've done the same.
No,
Yes,
I think
that's
Hey,
great.
by the way.
That's a good way to handle it versus
Yep,
a
I think
letter,
so
which is
too.
a negative thing.
Right, and
If
that's
it's
exactly it.
springtime, if it's still on, if we do another round and it's still there, then we look at
Okay.
getting more serious, but right now we just do verbal stuff.
And I think that's a great stance, and I'm very proud of you both for doing that. And also, you know, like I said to you before, to have that rapport with the residents in the city of Motley, it's a lot less harsh to them than it is as a letter. Because a letter is, you know, accusational and telling somebody that you don't like how they live. And that's offensive. You know, so for the fact that you guys can just go talk to people, or like, you know, like you just said, like, hey, you know, so I think that that's great. So thank you for your help on this nuisance list.
Okay. Comprehensive plan update.
Anyone want to give an update on the comp plan?
So I haven't heard from Savannah.
What
Since
about
our-
our last meeting?
Oh, our last meeting. How our last meeting went. Yes, it was when we had MnDOT here. It was a pretty good turnout. Al made the front pages of Staples World. But we had a really good turnout. It lasted the whole duration, and MnDOT spoke the whole time. There wasn't really even much more planning of our next comprehensive plan at the meeting because we talked about the highways the whole time.
Yeah.
So, which was a really good thing, and I think that MnDOT was surprised to see that, that there was as much participation as there was. So, we had hands-on, we broke up into two sides of the room, and we had hands-on, with how we could change the highways and stuff like that, and it was a really good meeting. So with that being said, the next comprehensive plan meeting, Savannah hasn't given me any update on what we're going through on that one. When's the date on that one? October,
I believe it's the 28th. Okay, not the 2nd.
Not the 2nd,
Yes.
it's the 28th, yeah.
And if I could just add, like, we did find out from the state that they're not gonna touch the highway, they pushed it back even further now till 2032, so I'm guessing it's gonna get pushed again, so, don't hold the hopes up too high to get a new highway, because that's probably not gonna happen for a long time.
and you'll be retired by then.
Yes, I will be. Probably a lot of fuel.
Okay. Friday communities update.
I just wanted to give an update on that. I kind of said about the golden ticket that we did that, and that we're gonna start having meetings. We're gonna have our first meeting at 10 High on October 21st. It's a Tuesday. We're gonna have 2 meetings, one from 10 to 11:30, and then another one from 6:30 to 8. Just trying to accommodate people who want to be there. They're, you know, different schedules, so we'll have 2, and then kind of see what kind of interest we can get with the community showing up and just giving feedback, what they'd like to see in Motley, what they're willing to do to help. You know, when they would like to, how often they'd like to meet, what, any small projects they'd like to do that maybe the committee can help get some things done around town that maybe the city wouldn't do, but this is a committee that might be able to do some smaller projects.
I'm sorry, what time did you say? It says October 14th
And yeah, it had to be changed to the 21st.
and 21st
Yeah.
at,
The first one will be 10 a.m. to 11:30, and the second one 6:30 p.m. to 8 p.m.
okay.
So you choose one, you wouldn't have to vote. What's that?
Can I speak on this too?
Yeah, you're on the committee.
And also, there's gonna be, refreshments. And we also set up a tab with the 10 High and Mary on, beverages for, what is it, 2 tickets for sodas?
Mm-hmm.
No alcohol, if you want to buy alcohol, you're on your own. But anyhow, we're catering in sandwiches from Costco.
And there'll be door prizes.
And door prizes at both, 4 door prizes, or 5 door prizes at both sessions. And the reason why we're doing 2 sessions is obviously to hit the people that have kids, people that, you know, work obviously, so we are having 2 different sessions, but there will be door prizes at each. And Tammy's working on mailers, so. We're just looking to get people involved and come up with fun things to do.